So I talked about this a little bit earlier today, or it's actually 12 a.m. So I talked about this a little earlier yesterday, 12:38 to be exact. But I literally couldn't get out of bed this morning. On Tuesday, I woke up with some sort of like a lot of pain. It was a lot of pain. I didn't have any sort of like muscle fatigue at first, but now I'm having trouble picking up stuff, and it was just crazy. I can no longer pick up my dog reliably anyways. I almost dropped her earlier, and then I was like, I should stop picking you up, so. The funny story about this, though, is every single night, I will try to record it one time, but Heidi, is not a name I am familiar with. I'm gonna figure out how to edit that out. One of Zach's nurses tried to, one of Zach's nurses decided that they wanted to... I'm going to start over. One of Zach's nurses, they're always like... There's always this, like... It's valproic acid for my brother. I don't know what that does. It's acid, so I don't know what it could do. It's acid. It's in the name, my boy. You just pour it on someone's face. That's actually it. I forgot that's a terrorist thing that someone actually does. It's not what I meant. I meant like in Mortal Kombat, my boy. Whatever. Don't... Why do I try to explain myself all the time? Man, it's probably what makes it worse, is when you try to censor yourself and then everyone else decides to jump in on that censorship party. What is that? You gonna tell me the actual price, my boy? But valproic acid, it's in this container. It's impossible to open. And now on account of me not having this really, like, I'm not really strong, you know? Not anymore. On account of this random bug that I've caught, it causes a fever, and then it causes me to, like, not be able to, I couldn't even get out of bed this morning, my dude. I had to call my parents, and they had to help me out of bed. And I was like, okay. I had to call them to get them while they were grocery shopping. 15 minutes later, they get back, and they're like, bruh, are you still... Bruh. And I'm like, dude, I can't get out of bed. How can you help me? And when I first called them, I'm like, dude, I can't get out of bed. And they're like, okay, well, what's the problem? We're in Walmart. And I'm like, everything hurts. I can't get out. And they're just like, okay, well, we only put one thing in the shopping cart, so we'll be there ASAP. And they're like, I'm like, yeah, it's great. And then suddenly he's just like, alright, put some clothes on. And I'm like, what for? Don't you think I should be resting? I'm not going to Walmart with you guys. And he's like, don't make me sound like the bad guy. We're taking you to the doctor. And I'm like, what? I didn't want to go. So, I don't want to sound like a douche, but this lady, we're going to call her Dr. Lady because I don't like her that much. But she does not know, like, how to be nice. You know, it's always the one with the worst bedside manners that are the best. She is nor the best she is the worst in both bedside manners and skills. She couldn't hear anything we were saying. She just wanted to be rude the whole time. And it's like, I was like, it's a 10. This hurt way more than breaking my finger. And how does that? Hold on. Now I can't even move the finger. That's weird. I mean, yeah, obviously I just did that, but... Hey, you guys should tell me. If you guys have played... I hear there was like some sort of demo or beta for Mega Man 11. If you guys have played it, can you tell me if it's challenging or not? Because I want it to... I don't want it to be too easy or too hard, but I can never beat Mega Man games, so I don't want to pay $45 for one. 45 is just a number I made up. It's actually $30, but... You know, my mom gave me a job, and that is all of my money. I made $32, so I'll have $2 left. Not really worth it if I'm not going to be able to play most of the game's offerings. So, So if you guys have any insight on how difficult it was, let me know. the very least, let me know how good it is, because if it's difficult but it's really good, I'll probably just get in tune with it. But I can't beat Mega Man 1 through 6. Especially 1, because 1 has the Yellow Devil, and, like, dang, I hate that guy. I also haven't beaten any levels on 9. I normally get stumped at, like, the Wily Castle stages. Except in Mega Man 3, where I can't beat anything either. Huh. I've beaten Mega Man 2. I've beaten all of the X games I've played, which really makes it seem like I've beaten a large majority of them, even though I've only played one X game. Mega Man is just really hard. I'm not the only one who thinks that. Did my computer just get wet? That sounds like a weird thing to be like, oh yeah, I heard my computer get wet, but it's raining like a storm. It sounded like one dinged off my computer, like, well, like making a metallic sound and not like a plastic sound, you know? Anyways, just let me know how Mega Man is. I really want to get it, but also if it's any good, I forgot, because Capcom has not been making the best decisions lately. Has anyone ever heard of a game called Dead Rising 4? Or Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Dude, those graphics are... I can get over the graphics, but the character selection, and they only use MCU characters. Like, come on. What if I want to play as Fin Fang Foom? What if I want to play as Fin Fang Foom? You're not gonna let me play Fin Fang Foom? I really want to. You're not giving me that option? Screw you. Also, I want Wolverine, my boy. Wait, why would you do this to me? Wolverine and Deadpool used to be my favorite superheroes of all time. Way before Deadpool was even this, like... way before Deadpool even was in X-Men Origins, he used to be my favorite. That sounds like something... Oh, yeah, it's what everyone says. But actually, after X-Men Origins Wolverine came out, I actually just stopped liking Deadpool for some reason. And then I rediscovered him in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and I was like, oh, he's awesome. But my friend, LC, as I used to call him on here, as I still call him on here whenever I mention him, he would bring over Marvel vs. Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and it would be... we'd have so much fun playing it. I think he picked Deadpool a few times, but mostly he would pick, like, Iron Man or Hulk, I think. It's been a while. I don't know. I know I used to pick Wolverine and stuff. And I was not good as Wolverine. And I think it would always draw into arguments like, why do you keep playing as Wolverine if you don't know how to play as Wolverine? All the characters, I'm pretty sure, like, felt generally the same. So I don't know why I sucked as Wolverine. But I was not good as Wolverine, let me tell you. So... but with this new bug, because this conversation has jumped to a bunch of points. So basically, Miss Heidi with the valporic acid, she always needs help opening it. It's like super hard. My mom and dad have trouble opening it, but I can get it sometimes with ease. But now with this new bug where I can't do like anything, look how hard it is for me to do that. It looks like I'm exaggerating it, but I can't move my fingers like that. It's weird. So, I don't know. If it looks like I'm exaggerating, to me it does, but you guys might not think the same thing. If you guys have ever experienced something like this, because this is really freaking me out. Also, my, like... I don't know if you can see, but when I do that, this over here and this over here hurts, and then just everything hurts. So, like, I don't know what we're going to do if Miss Heidi needs to open that valporic acid. I might just have to shink off the top with, like, a katana or something. I mean, like, that's a thing that I'll ever actually be able to practically do. But, assuming it is, I'm going to have to do it. Yeah. Dude, I really want to spend my money on something because I'm bored. That just makes me sound greedy. I'm just going to stop there. Forget I said literally anything. On that subject anyways. But... like, dude. What the... That was weird. I really want to buy, Star Wars Battlefront 2. But you know the big problem with that is it's a $60 game with microtransactions. I really want to buy it. I really want to play it. Let me know if it's like any good, if they've changed anything. I've looked up to see if they've changed it. They've made changes, but people are saying it doesn't really matter. It's still the same thing. Which really is kind of a what's one of those things? It's like, I can't remember the word, but it's like where you say something and then it immediately contradicts itself. I can't remember the word. I feel like it has something to do with like combined with that word is like dumb or stupid or something. Because I was watching a video and they're like, you know, dude, that's like a whatever the word was, and he's like, you're dumb, and he basically just threw the word back at him, but in like a super stupid way, and he's like, oh, real mature. So it's one of those kind of words, but I can't remember what it was. You guys probably have no idea what I'm talking about. If you know, feel free to comment there. I'm asking for a lot of comments that I really... Some of these I really care for, and some of these I'm just not going to care for in like 2 days. I mean, I care for it because it's your opinion, but if it were like... I can't explain it. But like this word right here, once I figure out the word, I'm just no longer going to care. But like opinionated stuff, it's going to be like, I'm interested in how you think like that. But when it's like, I figure out what this kind of word that I'm looking for is, it's just going to be like, yeah, I figured it out. Here's Ultimate Alliance, Speak of the Devil. How much is it? I hear this version is glitchy though. Wolverine's on the cover and he looks terrible. Is that the Wolverine that's in the game? It's not the Wolverine I remember playing as. I remember playing as the comic book one. This one looks like a knockoff Hugh Jackman. 2 stars. A game for comic fans, made by comic fans. The price is a little steep, but nostalgia makes it worth it. Worth it? Is that why you gave it 2 stars? Have no issues with this port. If the price does throw you off, I recommend buying just the first game. It has more character and charm than the sequel, and it's really enjoyable if you like Marvel Comics. Explain to me, just real quick. Just real quick. How this is a 2-star. This looks like he's going to give it a 3.5 star. Not a 5 star or even a 4 star, but a 3.5 star. Well, it's a platinum hit from 06. I'll have to look up when this game came out because I don't think it's 06. Not even the first one. Oh wait, especially because he's wearing the X-Men Origins Wolverine outfit. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty iconic look, but he doesn't wear that in anything else, does he? The tank top and the cargo pants? He doesn't wear that in anything else that I can think of. Like, not even where it would make sense. It's the black leather and a trench coat sometimes. And a cowboy hat. And sometimes a piece of fern. Huh. He's a cowboy! If you like the MCU, these games definitely are for you, but that seems misleading. They're not remastered, so the graphics are lacking a bit. Also, I'm a little disappointed that they're charging $60 for both games without the DLC that came with. You serious? Wait, what? Wait. Not including the DLC? Wait. But this guy said it... At this point, both games come with DLC free after beating... Wait. At this point, games come with DLC free. After beating both games again, I can say that I thoroughly enjoyed them. Even just playing solo, I haven't encountered more than one bug in each game. Neither were game-breaking in the slightest. The story is better in the first one. Your choices actually mean something in that one. Sounds like he's being petty, but it actually makes sense. When you have choices, it should mean something. Walking Dead Michonne, or most of the Batman Telltale series. That one's debatable, but that's my opinion. I never actually played Michonne, but I've seen examples, and it's not like a lot of... Because I researched this thing. I'm like, how could the Choice Man make a game without choices? My friends tell me, you've seen him in the comments sometimes, Halo Spartan, he's always telling me, like, dude, I'm not going to play a Telltale game because, like, if you like it, that's fine, which he's only told me that once, otherwise he tells me it's crap. But, he's like, it's basically an interactive movie where you get to make a few choices to change the plot. And with what I've seen of Michonne and the first part of Batman the Telltale series, for instance, brutalizing Falcone, it makes no difference. Sure, for like the first 3 episodes, it's a huge thing. And then after that, they literally just... So, it really didn't matter that much. Let me know if you want me to play that game. I might actually play it for you guys. Again, it costs money for each episode, so... But it's not a big deal, because my mom gives me a job, $32. That's what I made back this time, because I didn't get into actually doing the job right the first time, the first few weeks. So I only got a little bit of what I should have gotten, so... but... I'm gonna do some more research into this because it's nice to play this game again after many years. Sure, it's rough around the edges, but if you're buying the game for nostalgia, you'll rediscover the fun you had long ago. Here's hoping they release DLCs before most beat the game. Give it back a star that the game is up to date with all the DLCs. Oh, it didn't come out first. But wait, do they update it into the game, or do you still have to buy it? Because I don't see DLC even being available here. You guys might have to let me know about this. I don't know how this works. And when I Google this kind of stuff, nothing comes up. Again, that's another thing that I'm not going to care about once I figure out whether it's yes or no. See? Like, once someone helps me out, I'm just going to be like, yeah, I know. Like, not to be an ass, but... Okay, I need to know if this has the DLC, though. Marvel Ultimate Alliance creating the quest to determine the fate of the Marvel. Control your own. You're selecting the largest roster of the legendary superheroes ever assembled in one game. Battle, team up, interact with over 140 characters from the Marvel Universe, and ultimately confront notorious villains. Does not say a word about DLC. The Marvel Universe is being torn apart, the Superhuman Registration Act becomes law, and the superheroes must register as weapons of mass destruction. Wait a second. In the first game, isn't it a point to, like, try to... Oh, is it, like, you can do it either on online or local? Because I love games where you can do both, but some games you can't. Like, at the same time, I mean. But also, it doesn't say anything here about DLC. Because, dude, if I'm getting this game for $60, I want at least the option to have the full experience. You don't have to give it to me for free. Preferably, you probably should, since you took it away from me on the 360 version. But you don't have to give it away for free. You just need to let me buy it. I will pay you, just like that. But why would I pay you Or, like, how can I pay you if, like, you're not gonna let me? You know? I also want to get Lego Marvel too, because it looks amazing, but they decided, nah, I don't like you that much. So. And it's too expensive, is what I'm saying. If I were talking to my brother or my parents, they'd know exactly what I'm talking about. But I forget I'm not talking to you. My speech therapist, which admittedly I had, she was just like, yeah, you have a problem with, you have a problem with telling people something that you think they know, or, like, not telling them something that you think they know, but then in all actuality, like, you're the only one who knows it. And I'm like, yeah, that's not really my problem. My problem is, I think you should understand, but you don't. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. It's just, like, on the other... It's like the same thing, just a different situation, you know? I don't know. But I did notice I was having that problem, so, because, well, one, she freaking told me, but I had to, like, work around, like, I don't think that's the problem. So. Ooh, Dead Rising? Wait, I thought those were 360 games. 1, 2, and 3, right? They were 360? This is DLC too, isn't it? Yeah. Wait, so this... Wait, but this is acting like it's its own game. Triple bundle pack. Wait, what comes in this? Dead Rising 2 and Dead Rising 2 off the record. What is off the record exactly? Not like the story reason for why it's called that. I meant like not what did they take off the record, but like, is that DLC? Why does it have 2? I'm always confused with this stuff. Photosensitive seizure warning. Wait, that's a thing that's on here? What happens if I click it? Oh. It sends me to Google. Oh, wait, no, it sends me to Microsoft being extremely edgy. How to make money selling candles? What are you, retarded? Wow, I got really mad about that. But seriously, how to make money selling candles? What are you, retarded? I should get off Google if it's making me this mad. It's Microsoft Edge. What am I? I'm an idiot. Why is it making me so mad? I feel like Firestorm, Martin Stein, where he's always just like super mad for like no reason, and then he's like, "Oh wait, you're mad. Stop being mad." How many money selling candles? What are you, retarded? Man, yeah. So does it include? I'll just Google it later. This video has gone all over the place. I don't know what's going on right now. Life. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna watch Arrow or Flash. My mom went to bed, but I wanted to show her this thing because she hates sharks, and I invented. Well, I didn't invent it. What I was gonna say is I invented the name, which I did invent, but I didn't really. I found this clip of the Flash when Wally and Barry are arguing because Wally feels like he's a lesser member of the family, which he is because he doesn't seem to really want to be a part of the family. But when he's not given the opportunity, well, when he thinks he's given the opposite of the opportunity, he feels like he needs that they want him to take it, even though they never presented that opportunity to leave. But he thinks that they wanted him to leave because Barry's so perfect. So when they're having that whole argument, the whole the roof explodes and King Shark comes out. And my mom hates sharks. I think her whole life is warranted by is protected by the fact that sharks can't walk on land. So I want to show her King Shark, because then she'd be like, they could attack me anywhere. Oh, because she hates sharks. She apparently watched Jaws, and I think as like a kid, and she never got over it. It's hilarious. It's like when you scare a cat and they jump. She doesn't jump, but or go into the corner and start crying. It's like not that thing. It's just like she gives like this brief reaction, and she's like, It's like fear, happiness, and and like anger all at once. I was gonna say madness, but like madness means insanity. Why do they make that kind of thing? Ow. Cold chills, my man. This video is all over the place. I've tried to end the video twice, but for some reason my voice keeps keeping the video alive. Keeps keeping. What are some games that I should get? I'm limited to Xbox One. 100% limited. That's like the only console that I have that I particularly care for using right now. My 360 crashed, which means I'm also not be able to play backwards compatible games unless I already have them. That's off the table. If I try to buy them, it'll be like, or even if I try to get the free ones, they'll be like, you need to get it onto your 360 to do this. And I'm like, who do you think you is? If I have the game... Oh, and I think the reason that the 360 went bad is, for some reason, a bunch of gnats decided that it was their home. So anytime I touch it, I have a bunch of green bugs coming out of the thingy. Those green bugs lived in my house anyways. We tried exterminating a bunch of them, and that worked great, I guess. So they lived in the bugs. It's not like we keep the Xbox outside, or it's not like we need to keep it outside now because of the bugs that are inside of it. So, you know, it's where it needs to be. But if you go and shake the Xbox 360 now, a bunch of green bugs fly out of it, and you're just like, they're about this size. They're gnats. Type in gnats, G-N-A-T-S, which doesn't make any sense, by the way. And if you don't find them, type in N-A-T-Z, or N-A-T-S, and you should find them. If you don't, I'll look it up and help you guys out. Bugs live in there, and I think they did something to the internal system or something, and it's not, I heard cockroaches were living in, PlayStation 4s. So that must have been really not fun for people who had this. It's like, why are there roaches in there? Supposedly there were roaches inside the Mario Maker amiibos. Supposedly? I mean, that was something Walmart was saying, and yet Walmart's also the one that wants to take them from you. No offense, but they do. No offense to Walmart. You're a good store. I'll go buy stuff. I'll never buy amiibos from you, because you only have Waluigi and Daisy. Go over there. Well, if you go to my Walmart, which I'm not going to disclose, because... Not for the sake of proving my point, because you can go over there, you can figure it out. But you can probably figure out where I live, and that's not cool. So... But, if you go to a Walmart... And... If you go to a Walmart and they have Link, Metal Mario, Ness, and Sonic, buy all of those, or text me and I will buy them for you. That's a good deal. How did you find a Walmart that does this? I only ever have Wario, Waluigi, Peach, and Daisy. How did you do this? Oh, there was one Luigi one time, and that was really, like, cool, because it was like, oh, I've never seen one of those before. But it's like, why do you have Waluigi and, who was the other guy? Daisy. Why do you have Waluigi and Daisy all the time when, you can't even, like, you can't function all the, like, you just, why do you have these guys, you know? Okay, I have, like, 10 minutes left to record, so I need to really shut this off, so click right here to, I haven't done this in a while, and I haven't even been putting annotations up, so that's my bad. I'll get to putting annotations up when it stops raining. Because check this out. I actually have to get up now, so... Oh my gosh! Oh, I couldn't get out of bed this morning because of this pain. I don't know what's going on, but... My bones, joints, and muscles, that sucks. Ugh. Oh my gosh! Oh my... Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I went to the doctor's this morning. It was crazy. I forgot that's why I even started the video. Ow, my butt. Everything hurts. Look at this. Can you hear this? So the internet's like almost completely blown out, except for those reviews I was looking at. I guess Xbox Live is doing slightly fine. All the TVs went out, and then my computer and my YouTube aren't working. Netflix and Xbox Live are working though, so that's weird. I guess they just don't take as much bandwidth. Well, Netflix should take way more than... I don't know, it's being fine. Don't question me. But everything's been blown out pretty much. So, see you guys later.